Today we're going to be playing the Division 2. Imagine that. And we're just going to do some stuff, you know, whatever we feel like doing. Um, yeah, anyways, I'm going to set this up and getting tired of people saying the game is dead. It's not dead. It might not be doing the greatest, but it's definitely not dead yet. I will concede to it being dead when I see the evidence before me, aka the developers actually come out and say, "Look, guys, we're done." Until then, I believe the game is still alive. The dark zone is not dead. I go in the dark zone, it's usually pretty busy, especially after the fix. So, I don't know what everybody's talking about. I think we need to stop spreading misinformation. I just keep hearing this. The game is dead. I mean, yes, I've played other games too, but I still come back here because I still think this game is quite fun. But it's definitely not dead. And I still think we're going to see the, what do you call it? Specialization revamp. I think we'll see that after Christmas, like after New Year's. You gotta remember, it takes time to do things like this. Especially when one team lays the code down and the other team's kind of trying to pick up off of that, and they really don't know how to use that code quite yet. But they'll learn how to use it. And who knows, maybe they'll get it right. But, it doesn't mean the game's dead, so to speak. But, you know, I keep hearing these things, and it drives me nuts. I get like a nice little, like I see all kinds of people playing this game still. Okay, let's see this. Alright, so let's go to, oh my god, what was I looking for? Oh yes, here we go.
Incoming backup request.
Okay, this is a lot of the same thing. Oh my god, this is all one game. This thing is supposed to be tracking all the games I play, and it's only tracking one game. Wow, I'm gonna have to reset that. That was all one game. Wow. Let me just, sorry. Okay, where was that? Sorry, I'm just trying to set this up real quick. Okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, so this should do it. It should be good. I just want to make sure that I have everything done here. Everything looks like it's good. Alright. Alright. So, let's see what I want to do here. Okay, so playing with this, right? Let's get this going. Let's get the blue screen back on with this. You just get some, sometimes it doesn't fill your ammo up. It's rare that that happens, but sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, okay, we're good. Because I've had instances where I go somewhere and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. What's this? Okay, let's go. Oh.
Take it away from us.
This is what I've been waiting for! Do not let them use the med pack!
This fight isn't about saving America.
That's what I'm saying right there. That's nasty.
This fight isn't about saving America. Just take a look at this fucking city. There's nothing to feel patriotic about. The country died 7 months ago. Start thinking about what you want.
Just a minute. Give me a minute. Just gotta run in here real quick. Just run in here real quick. Alright, just let me stand right here for a minute. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. So, it appears that my test has actually worked. I'm going to try another test now. Just give me a second. I'm going to give it about a minute before I try my next test. I'm trying to prove a theory wrong. I think there's a theory, it has nothing to do with this game, it's just in general. There's a theory that I'm trying to prove. So I'm going to give it a, hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute. Alright. So in 1 minute I'm going to do my next test. I'm going to take this theory right here. Well, let me just do this real quick so I can fix this. Okay. So I'm going to do this really quick. I'm just going to fix this up real fast because I believe I am right on this. Check those. Oh, there we go. Alright. Get rid of that. Update that. Put this here, and then I'm going to update this real quick, and we are good. There we go. Alright, now let's see what happens. I bet you I'm right. Okay. I'm telling you, the blue screen was designed for this gear set. No other gear set was. I mean, it works, but I think this is probably what it was actually meant for. I'm really starting to like this gun with this gear set. It's quite handy. No, it's hiding. So we're gonna get him out of his hiding spot. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, I'm back. There we go. I got my little trusty sidekick here.
Agent in need of backup. Hostile broadcast detected.
Love it. This is really nice. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Because I figured out how this actually works. So how it actually works is it doesn't matter how many stacks I get on one person, how many stacks I get in general.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
And I don't know how you're shooting me through cover, but we're going to take care of that problem right now.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
See, this thing repairs my armor over time, or sorry, at a time. I don't have to ever worry about. And so what I wanted to teach you guys is if you're using system corruption, when you're making somebody have a vile mask go off on them, it does a certain amount of damage depending on what you're doing. But if you activate Hackstep protocol during that bleed, or whatever you want to call it, it actually makes the bleed stronger. And also make sure skills do more damage.
I'm thumbing my sight.
Watch this. Oh, yeah, watch this behind me.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
So I need, oh no. Oh. See, so what you do is build it up on one person, then you spread it. Hey, not too bad, guy. It's been a while. There we go, he's dead. So, yeah, that's what you want to do. Okay. Spread it on as many as you can. Spread it. Activate that to make it stronger. Get those stacks, get those stacks, get those stacks. Spread it again. confused is how I can keep them confused too. Then I can finish them off like that. Okay. Best move you can ever make, and it keeps you safe. I'm telling you, this weapon was designed for this gear set. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Control point secured. Well done.
This is brand new. I mean brand new in the sense that I've been playing around with this gear set for a long time, and I finally figured out its true potential is this weapon that I'm using right now. Okay. Oh yeah. No, I love the. I'm hooked on the DMZ too. Trust me. But I just this system corruption build that I've been putting together with this weapon has just got me curious. And yeah, because it works so well with this. Okay, let me show you. So I got the biomask on. I've got contractor's gloves on because I'm using the LMG, right? So I'm taking advantage of this. Using an LMG, getting 10% LMG damage. Damage to armor. Sorry about the repair skills, but this is how I got rolled. I just wanted to make it into a yellow. So I've turned my contractor's gloves into a yellow tier. Anyways, 4 pieces of system corruption with 1 piece of this missing for some reason. Okay. And then I've got the blue screen, which you know what that does, right? Shooting at an enemy marks that enemy and adds a stack, up to 50 stacks. Shooting a marked enemy refreshes the mark and adds stacks to the agent. When you deploy a non-shield skill, that's when you activate those stacks on them, right? And it depends on how many stacks you got, right? If you got 1 to 10 stacks, it's just pulse. If you have 11 to 25 stacks, it's pulse disrupt. 26 to 49, pulse disrupt disorient. And when you have 50 stacks, it's pulse disrupt disorient, and all hostiles within 10 meters of the marked target also get affected by it. So, system corruption has a nice little ability, which is called hack step protocol, which allows you to repair 20% of your armor, and it also gives you bonus armor, but it also gives you 20% weapon damage as well. So, yeah. So you can see how well the blue screen will work with the system corruption gear set. Works great, actually, because, like I said, when you have a bleed on somebody, or the vial mask, for example, you will do more damage if you activate the hack step protocol after you put that thing on them. Because that's what it does. Increases your weapon damage, right? This whole ninja. I'm gonna take these guys out, watch. that shit. Okay, and I'm wearing the chest piece. Oh shit.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, I got something going on here. Hold on a second. Never mind, I'm gonna ignore it. It's not important. There we go. I can't see where they were shooting me from. That's the problem.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Need to get as many stacks as I possibly can get on him. Then I'm going to activate that for it to do more damage per second. So basically, if I take one target, if I pick one target and I focus him with this gun, and I get as many stacks as I can literally target everybody else and just hit them once, and then activate this, and it will get everybody the same. Everybody will get the same effects. I don't have to individually stack on each person, which is great. That's not the beautiful part about this. The beautiful part about this is when you get a bleed or whatever you get the bleed in a vial mask, for example. When you activate this little hack step protocol, it gives me my bonus armor. But if they're bleeding, it's also going to up the damage per second for 10 seconds. So if it's doing 44,000, it'll do 58,000, roughly, instead of 44. If it does 90, it'll do over 100. Like, it increases the damage a little bit more, which goes a long ways, actually, depending on what weapon you're using. If I'm using the Pestilence, and I activate that, you have to do it after you get them, though. You don't do it before, you do it after. If you're gonna go for bleeds and shit, you go after. We're gonna use this guy as an example. Okay, so he's doing 53, 263, activate hack step protocol, 316, 316 instead of 263. See the difference in the damage? A lot of difference. That's what I'm talking about with this hack step protocol. It does all that, not just for the pestilence either. It's for everything. But if you do it before, then you're not going to see the difference. I mean, you'll do more damage right away, but your damage over time is not going to change. You have to do it after. So once you get the stacks on somebody, then you activate hack step protocol, then you will make it stronger for 10 seconds. Now, I haven't tested this to see if your heals work faster or stronger too. That's actually what I'm going to do next. I want to see if my heals will actually be stronger if I use it. I don't think so, but I've never tried it, so I don't know. That could be a possibility. If it does, then that opens up a whole new can of worms. It wouldn't surprise me. This gear set's amazing. It always it always amazes me. System corruption is like one of the most underrated gear sets in this game. And I think it's one of the best in the game. I know Striker's great, but I still like System Corruption. It's just got the right things on it. It does all kinds of different things. It gives you bonus armor. It gives you weapon damage. It makes your skills stronger. It makes your bleeds harder. It makes your burns harder. It might only be 10 seconds of a harder burn or a harder bleed, but you know what? That can mean the difference between dying and living. It also makes your vial mask stronger too, so keep that in mind. Hence why I'm using it. So when I activate a burn or a bleed, guess what? I use my hack step protocol, and I can make that vial and bleed hit harder for 10 seconds. I had somebody in the DZ the other day. I got a bleed on him and he was running away from me and he had the vial mask on him as well. And I activated hack step protocol on him while he was running away and he died. He died because it got stronger. Both of them got stronger, not just one. So I want to put a heal on. What kind of heal do I want? Maybe the chem launcher? Is the repair over time is 113,000. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to tell. I guess I'll be able to tell by healing myself. So I'll damage myself.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, wow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I don't know if I'm seeing things here or not, but I believe it is making my heal stronger. I feel like it's making it faster, not so much stronger, just faster. I know I'm getting bonus armor, but I can see the thing ticking quicker. Like when I look at the bonus armor, I can see the thing ticking quicker, which makes me wonder if that's actually speeding up your heal. I think it might be, slightly. It wouldn't surprise me. This gear set surprised me a couple times, actually. Like the first time that surprised me is when I was doing, what I have. Here, let me show you. Here's the oxidizer. Let me just make sure the oxidizer has the proper damage on it. It's not burn, okay, damage. Ammo, okay, there we go. Alright, let's go. Let me show you. I'll show you so you can see it on the range. Why you don't. You always want to make sure that you do this after it hits. Not before, after. Alright. So we hit it. Boom. 116, 119,000. Activate hack step protocol. 143,000. See? Yeah, we'll go back down to 119, but it'll stay at 104. It'll stay at 143 for 10 seconds. Okay. Hack step protocol is very useful. Now, if I take away this backpack and I switch it for like the gloves. I'll put something else there. It's going to do slightly more. No, it doesn't, see? You see this? Yeah, you see that? It does, initially it does more damage, but overall it does less. If that makes sense. When I activate Hackstep Protocol, it actually does about 15,000 less than it was before. Now, let's do this again. Let's put it back. Let's put it back. It has everything to do with this. I'll show you. It has everything to do with these gloves because there's 8% damage to armor. And just like the other thing just like the pestilence that loves damage to armor, so does the oxidizer. So initially it does less damage, but when I activate Hackstep Protocol, it does way more damage. So you see? And I put a piece of Wyvern on, which gave me 20% skill damage. So I actually got an increase in skill damage. But yet like I said, my initial damage was harder by about 6,000. No, it was about 3,000. It was 3,000 more initial damage, but it was 14,000. No, 9,000. No, yeah, it was about 9,000. It was about 9,000 less than when I didn't have it on. So the Hackstep protocol gave me more damage. But these contractor gloves make the difference too, because the 8% damage to armor is going to kick in. Like the pestilence, for example. I don't know if this target's going to live long enough, but it does. Okay, so he's doing what, 410? Let's... shit, he's not doing it. Let me just kill this target off and do it again. Okay, so 410. Activate Hackstep Protocol. 492. 431 is over there. It's the red thing over there. The 492, 410 one is right here. Okay, so I got an 82,000 boost in damage with the Pestilence when I activated the protocol. Now, let's say we're in the DZ and I could get like maybe that many stacks on somebody. Right? It's not that much. But I can sit there and I can you know what I mean? Like I don't have to sit there and just go like this and try to hit the guy. I can keep, you know, taking pot shots. You know, like, and then boom, activate Hackstep Protocol, make it stronger. Or, here's the best way to do it. Lead the enemy into a group of NPCs and start pounding the enemies with with the Pestilence, and then activate Hackstep Protocol. When that enemy dies, make sure there's only one, if you could. When it dies, it's going to spread to that guy that's chasing you. And because of the setup I do, it's going to be about 492,000 clicking off his shit every second. That's major. You drop down, and because of the way I'm built, right, I've got skill tiers. The way I'm built, I can go ahead and throw a hive at him and I can fuck his world right up. Let me see if I can show you what it does. This might be too fast though. Let's see if I can get the numbers. Yeah, it does about 800,000 a hit. Anyways, you got a lot of things that play into that. It's really good.
Always good to see you, Agent.
Oh, there's another theory that I just busted as well. So, I know this sounds stupid. I was just curious about something, and I noticed something. So I tagged my video. I tagged it how I should, right? Everything to do with the same thing, and you just keep mixing and matching your tag. And I noticed that nothing was happening. So then I put my usual tags in instead, which is still on par with what I'm doing. But so then I put my usual tags in that I usually use, which is still on par. They're just not targeted as much to the same thing. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to target your video very, very good. Like focus on the same. You can like so basically, if you make a long tag, you break it down slowly, and anyways, keep getting interrupted. Um, so I put my usual tags in, and I noticed a huge difference. Now YouTube has said for many years that tags mean nothing, but I beg to differ on that. I've been running some tests on that to prove that theory, and I think they're full of shit. They're just telling you that. I don't know why they're telling you that, but they're telling you. I don't know why. I find them to be very relevant, actually, especially if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're using the correct tags. Now, I did the system I first learned, and that system doesn't work, which is you're supposed to take your words. So if I make a long keyword, I'm supposed to keep cutting out of that. Keep the same thing, so it's all targeting the same thing. You just keep cutting it down and down and down and down. That doesn't work. Don't do that, it's stupid. Use keywords that are relevant, but don't do stupid ones like that. Don't keep targeting the same. You know what I mean? You're breaking it apart slowly. Like, so if I put Division 2 gameplay live, then the next time I put the tag in, I'm going to put the Division 2 gameplay. And then the next time I'm going to put just the Division 2. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. You're breaking it apart. That doesn't work. I did that for the longest time and it doesn't work. I've noticed that when you make different ones and you don't keep sticking to the breakdown thing, it works better. And I've done about 400 videos. I have 400 videos worth of research to back that up. So I know it works.
Please approach the safe area using one of the designated checkpoints.
Alright. So let me see what I got here. I got exotic caches. Look at that. I gotta open those up.
What can I do for you? Good trading with you, Agent.
Anyways, so I need to get my ass in gear and get some more system corruption pieces. I think mainly what I need is a backpack. I believe it's a backpack I need to get another one of. Yeah. I mean, I could use a mask because I have a yellow mask, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work the way I want it to anyways. I want that vile mask hit, right? So the backpack is what I need. I don't think I have another one. I could have swore I had more than one backpack, but I know I don't. I know I no longer have another piece. I think I might have deconstructed by accident. And the problem with system corruption is you can't just roll this shit. Well, you can, but you have to have the components. So if you deconstruct a piece, don't expect to be able to roll it again because you might not have the right piece. Wait, I don't. What? That's really odd. That's really weird. I wonder why I'm missing that. That's really weird. Um, I don't want to deconstruct it because I'm scared that if I do, I will not be able to roll another piece.
I really wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16th when you need it.
So I can make another backpack, but I can't make another backpack because I don't have one to make. So I'm just wondering if I need to deconstruct this backpack to be able to make it again. But I don't want to do that.
Low prices, big selection. That's what I've got.
I don't want to risk deconstructing my backpack because then I'm going to need another one. If I can't make it, I'm going to have to try to find another one, which is going to be a pain in the ass.
Please approach the safe area using one of the designated checkpoint points.
Okay, so are you still there, Lewis? Lewis Walker, are you still here? Fucking drives me nuts. Okay, finally. Sorry. Somebody was being really annoying. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. So, Lewis, if you are still here, I'm gonna jump in the DMZ. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna just shut this video off for now. I'll be right back.